Hello everyone. Today, since your instrument is at school, I assume, because I told you could leave it there, because this assignment does not require you to play your instrument. It just requires you to have the hands and a hard surface. I figure a hard surface would be easier than clapping, but if clapping makes you happy, then you clap, all right? All right, so I posted on the Google Classroom a sheet that looks like this, and this is what I'm gonna be working with. So make sure you have that sheet available. So if you have to have it pulled up with you, or you've printed it off or something like that, but you will want a visual, so get that. Okay, I'm gonna start with this rhythm right here. I don't believe this is on your sheet, so just stick with me. This is the one we're gonna start with. I'm gonna try to make it easy before we get hard. So we have ta, ti, ti, ta. And there's only 3 beats, so if you wanna add an extra ta at the end for your brain, that's totally fine. Ta, ti, ti, ta. Say that with me. Ta, ti, ti, ta. Now, here's where I'm gonna make it tricky. I'm gonna erase this on my forehead. This is weird because it's like backwards. That one's weird. Okay, so we took that one away and we make it silent. I'm gonna do this. Okay. So now we have this. So now instead of ta, ti, ti, ta, we have ta, ti, ta. Okay. This is the same amount of time. Only difference is now it's silent. So you have ta, ti, ta. That's where the beat happens. That's why you might hear my foot tapping. Do it with me. Ready? And ta, ti, ta. Now, if you look at your paper, line 2 or line B, that is the exact first rhythm, okay? So let's clap or pat, if you will. We're gonna do measure 1, measure 2, and the first note of measure 3. So that is 5 notes altogether. Ready, set, here we go. Ta, ti, ta, ti, ta. Do it again. Ready, go. Ta, ti, ta, ti, ta. Okay? Now, in measure 3 of line B, you see this rhythm right here. They added a dot. So they took away the rest. They added a dot. This rhythm is going to sound exactly the same. It looks different, but it's going to sound the same. Okay, because we still have ta, ti, ta. Now, if you're playing this on your instrument, the only difference would be this would be sustained through that rest, and the quarter note would not be. So if that rest were here, we'd have ta, ti, ta. There's like a silence here with that dot. Now we have ta, ti, ta, but it's still the same rhythm, just changing the length of that first note. Okay, so that's in measure 3. Measure 4 should look really easy. Just ti, 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 ta. Okay? Now, another tricky rhythm that looks challenging, but isn't. Doing things upside down is really hard. Okay. This rhythm right here. Sorry for my bad penmanship. This looks weird. Okay, sorry, I had to. This looks weird, but it's not, because this note falls on beat number 2. So all this is just ta, ti. 1, 2. That's it. That's it. Ta, ti. Okay? That's happening in measure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? And then we see the same rhythm that we saw already in measure something else. We see this. Now, ending on this rhythm is a little challenging because you're ending on an and. You're ending on an upbeat. So you got ta, ti, ta, ti. All right? So let's do that whole line. Whole line of line B. Okay? Ready, set, here we go. Ta, ti, ta, ti, ta, ti, 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 ta, ti, ta, ti. Like I said, that last one's a little tricky because you're ending on the upbeat. Okay? So looking at that line, basically anytime you see an 8th note, this guy. You're gonna say the word T. Anytime you see a quarter note, even if it has a dot, you're gonna say the word ta. Okay, let's try line B again. Ready, set, here we go. Ta, ti ta, ti ta, ti 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 ta, ti ta, ti. Okay, and that second to last measure might be throwing you off because you see that rest and you're thinking, okay, gotta wait, gotta rest is silent, but it's only a half a beat. It falls on that upbeat, so really, it's almost as if it's not there, okay? It's a very tricky looking rhythm. Don't get tricked by it. Don't get tricked, okay? You're smart. All right, I'm gonna move on to a different line. If you would like to, which I highly suggest, rewind, go back, listen to it, clap along with it again, maybe 2 or 3 times. I really highly suggest doing that. Make sure you're looking at it. All right, we're gonna go to line F. I like that one. Okay, line F, find it. Now, a lot of things you can probably apply that we just did. So see if there's any rhythms that are the same or similar throughout that line. Okay, and then in the first measure, don't let it trick you that the 8th notes are all connected in a group of 4. We are used to seeing them in a group of 2. It's an 8th note because there's only 1 line across. It's not 2 lines across. That would be 16 notes. So just don't get tricked by that. I don't know if that would have tricked you, but all right. The easiest way to describe this rhythm is pretend like this has another 8th note, because then all you're doing is T, 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 T. Okay, everything in this rhythm is an 8th note. Or 8th rest. Okay, so we have T, 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 T. Did you notice that all I did was just not say T on that? I didn't say it out loud, but I said it in my head. I'll do it again. T, 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 T. It's literally just 1 and 2 and 4 and pizza, pizza, za pizza. Okay? That's that rhythm. Now, apply that concept to measure 2 in that rhythm. Because again, I'm going to say it's like 99%, just straight 8th notes. You just take out random 8th notes. So it's like a trick of your brain, okay? So let's do a little experiment. Say this rhythm with me. T, 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 T. That's 8 8th notes. Do it again. Ready? Go. T, 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 T. Wonderful. Now, let's take out one of the 8th notes. Pick which one you want. You want the second one gone? Cool. Let's get rid of it. And we add a rest. That's a very bad rest. Okay. So now instead of saying all T, we're just going to skip this one T here. Okay. Ready? And T, 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 T. I think I did that wrong. I did. You caught it. It's on film. I made a mistake. It happens. Ready? Set. Here we go. T, 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 T. Did you say T in your head here? Because I did that time. I didn't before, and that's why I messed up. So let's do it again. Ready? And T, 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 T. Yeah? Okay. Let's move the 8th note again. Which one do you want? We did the second one. You want to get rid of the 3rd one? Okay. The 3rd one is now gone. That one is now silent. And that's a better rest than before. Ready, set, here we go. T, 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 T. Do it again. Go. T, 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 T. Notice my marker's still keeping all those 8th note beats, okay? All right, pick another one. Which one you want to get rid of? The first one, love it. All right, the first 8th note is now gone. Best 8th rest I've drawn the whole time. Here we go. Ready? Now it's hard because the first thing is silent. Ready? And T, 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 T. Do it again. Ready? Go. T, 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 T. Boom, boom. That's a song. I feel like there's a song, some weird song. All right, if you look at measure 2 of line F, it does start with an 8th rest. Does have 3 8th notes. It has another 8th rest. like a parrot. And then instead of an eighth note, it does end on a quarter note. Okay? So we have T, 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 ta. Ooh, ready, and T, 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 ta. Do it again, ready, and T, 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 ta. Really, you know what? I just want to throw in that little accent, really, you know, because it's fun. Anyways. All right, we are going to pat out all of line F, because if you look, measure 1 and measure 3 are the same. We already went over that. And the last measure, I'm thinking you're smart enough to figure out. Okay, so here we go. Line F, we're going to pat the whole way through. I'm going to still use all the T's because I'm going to say it out loud and it's going to be great. Ready, set, here we go. T, 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 ta. T, 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 ta. How many of you are like, oh my gosh, I did not do that right? Let's do it again. Ready? And T, 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 ta. T, 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 ta. Once you kind of find that pattern, it kind of locks in because all the bop, 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 bop. Like you can kind of find that groove where you have like the eighth rest on that beat there, okay? So find those similarities. All right, here's what I want you to do. Here's your challenge, okay? Go back to line B, okay? Let's say that really quick together. Oh, wait, hang on, that won't work. That stinks. My brilliant idea was a bust. Okay, we're gonna do it anyways. Who only does 6 measures? All right, so we're gonna do line B. Stay with me. Ready? Set. All right, we're gonna do line B. Ready? Ta, ti, ta, ti, ta, ti, 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 ta, ti, ta, ti. Now, I would like to add one thing to the end of that, okay? Really, it's 4 things. I want 4 just quarter notes. 4 quarter notes, okay? So you're gonna go from the whole thing. It's ta, ti, ta, ti, ta, ti, 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 ta, ti, ta, ti, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Do one more time. Ready? And ta, ti, ta, ti, ta, ti, 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 ta, ti, ta, ti, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, this time, let's not say anything out loud. Hopefully you can hear my beat going down here. Stay with my beat, but say everything in your brain. I guess you could say it out loud. I would never hear it. Here we go. Ready? And. Okay? I want you to do that, but this time, I am going to do rhythm F while you do rhythm B plus those 4 extra notes. Okay, so you really have to focus on what you're doing. I'm gonna keep that beat going. We're gonna start together. Just know I'm not gonna be doing the same thing as you. Ready, set, here we go. And I believe you would have 1 beat extra than me, okay? So if you ended 1 note past me, then maybe you did it right, okay? Rewind this video, go back, try it again, try it again, try it again. I am gonna wanna hear some kind of version of this tomorrow in band with your instrument. So really lock in, especially line B and especially line F, because those rhythms will be back to haunt you. So if at any point you're confused about how a rhythm goes, rewind, go back, see if my explanation makes sense. And if it doesn't make sense, feel free to message or email or join in our Google Meets for the live class. I will be live during 4th hour. There is a link in the Google Classroom. It's at the very top into something about like a live meeting or whatever like that. Just click that link. It'll take you into the Google Meet. And I will be there if you need me. if you are confused at any time on what I'm talking about during this video, okay? All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow with your instruments. Work on line B and line F, please and thank you.